1993, during the first summit of Council of Europe, the heads of states gave to Council of Europe a new mission, creating a shared pan-European space where democracy, human rights and rule of law can thrive for the benefit of all Europeans, finally united under one roof, the common European home. Sadly, today, after 30 years, we seem to be further away from this noble goal. Reform of Council of Europe is long due. The world changed tremendously, and this organization must change with it. While supporting the essence of the report, I kindly would like to stress a few points that I believe need more focus. Dear colleagues, I once had it in my speech, but I would like to repeat that if we want to save Europe, we need to give a new life to the principles of international law, such as territorial integrity. We need to create a real mechanism to fight militarized and aggressive separatism and secessionism, which is too often used as the pretext for conflict and war in Europe. There must be a sanction mechanism for the members or individuals who support separatism. There must be a commitment by all member states not to support it in other countries. It is important to stress this in regard to Ukraine, and we surely do. But it's also important to stress that it applies to all the members of the Council of Europe, as separatism and territorial claims are the cancer that destroy the very foundation of the European unity. We in Azerbaijan still suffer from the consequences of Armenian 30 years long occupation, which had a clear goal of annexation of Azerbaijani lands. Armenian constitution, declaration of independence, still have territorial claims towards Azerbaijan. Shocking, but true. The fact that this is the case is a reminder of the need to revive and reinforce Council of Europe's mandate. Media independence and freedom of speech is the second point that I would like to mention. We have seen through the last years that, in fact, the independence and freedom of media is easily compromised when vested interest groups decide to do so. We have seen many media hushed and silenced. We have seen a certain set of opinions announced as correct ones and alternative opinions marginalized. The years of pandemic showed us how vulnerable and fragile freedom of speech really is. One of the major roles in this is played by social media. Through algorithms, it can manipulate and mislead public. It can promote certain ideas and hide others. And scarily, we have basically no influence or real scrutiny over it. We can only guess about actual involvement of various security services into this. We from time to time see the various foreign forces are being accused of meddling in domestic affairs of countries. But what is really happening there behind the doors and in server rooms of social media giants? Do we know? No. It's one of the most immediate and obvious challenges for democracies today. To me, it's much more apparent than climate change. Council of Europe, the largest domestic club in the world, can't ignore this. People's right to know what algorithms is being used and what happens to their data, accountability of large governments for what they do in social media, scrutiny of large corporations such as Big Pharma and Big Tech guys, and many more issues related to the way internet functions must be in the middle of PACE do now. Thank you.